Okay, let's do it. Let's see who we have next. We already did Pisces. Gemini. I wasn't even going to do one more, but we're going to do it. Gemini. Here. Okay, Gems. It's all you. Anyway, I can't tell if it's focusing because I'm not wearing my glasses anymore tonight. I'm done. I'm done with glasses for the night, Gemini. So it's your turn. We'll get you started. Thanks for being patient with me while I, had myself a little rest. I had some stuff I had to deal with, including being sick. This is for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Your general reading. You will not find me offering readings anywhere but here. I do not charge for readings, and I do not, do personal readings. I do them for my friends in person. That's it. Okay. And that's even very far and, few and far between. Eyesight. Your eyesight is a thing. You might be dealing with blurry eyesight recently, so that's not adding up with that for you. I might do a love read. I'm not sure if I am. I'm not sure yet, but this is for February for you. Okay, Gems. What is a song that you can listen to during February? Please take what resonates and leave the rest. We got two. They wanted to be a problem, so you're getting them. So let's see what we have here, shall we? Hands by Jewel. My hands are small, I know, but they're not yours. They are my own. Grand Paradise by Foxing. Can't see anything at all. Yeah, there's something with your eyesight. Something's up with your eyesight, for sure. I think for you, I am going to use Deviant Moon. We're going to do it. We're going to use Deviant Moon for you, Gems. I do not read this deck in reverse. And we're just going to do a basic Celtic cross this time around. I'm feeling chill, and I'm feeling like we're going to do that for these signs this month. We'll follow it up with the Elle Oracle, which I am not ever going to use again. But it's good for, characteristics and, facial features, I think, also in addition to some, personality traits, name stuff, that kind of thing, In addition, we'll do an affirmation and then also some magnetic poetry, a little bit less than I normally do because I feel like the magnetic poetry, it can get kind of bogged down with a lot of stuff. Anyways, let's get started here for you. Do not read these in reverse. And I do apologize. I have been under the weather. Okay. Yeah. So, Judgment is your current energy. This is Scorpionic energy. I also read it as Libran energy. You're feeling criticized, or you're feeling like the time has come for you to pay the piper for certain things that you have been dealing with in your life. Atonement, consequences for your actions. You may be feeling that you have to make a decision. The time has come to make a decision on something, or somebody else is making a decision about something that directly impacts you. Sorry. Yeah, there's definitely something with your eyes this month, I think, coming up. Okay. What is blocking you from making this decision, or blocking you from this feeling of criticism kind of lifting during February? We have a feeling of, so this is our 7 of Wands. How is that a 7? Interesting. So I've always read this, it's kind of funny because I've always read this as the 8 of Wands, and I've just noticed that it's the 7. For the first time ever, I've noticed that it's the 7. What we have here is a feeling of vulnerability. You're starting to become more vulnerable. You're starting to realize that your ability to be vulnerable is actually working to your benefit. Not in a way where you're taking advantage of it, though. Don't take advantage of it, of course. But I feel like your vulnerability and bearing your soul is going to work to your benefit. What is apparent during February for you? What is crowning your situation? The need to go within, the need to take rest, quiet repose, meditation, to pay attention to your dreams, to take time out during your relaxing downtime, to really go within and seek truth within yourself. Yes, you see. Seek the truth within yourself. Swords represent communication, truth, intellect, right? They represent a lot of strife as well. However, here this is your time to relax and go within. A time of healing. The psyche is happening for you right now. And you can do that through meditation and through dream work, for sure. Set your intentions during the new moon. Is while I'm hearing. What else? What is hidden for Geminis right now? Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What is hidden from your awareness this time, February? We have two. We have the King of Swords, which is classically I read as an Aquarius card. Could be read as you, but I always read Gemini as a more impulsive, younger air energy. A little bit more effervescent, whereas the King of Swords I read more as an Aquarian card with our Two of Swords. So what's hidden from your awareness right now is that there is indecisiveness caused by your indecisiveness, and you're sitting in an impasse. Your inability to grow, your inability to make decisions is actually being caused by your logical, analytical, the need to always be focused on that intellectual side. You're locked onto that. Because you're locked onto that, you're at a fork in the road and you're not able to move in either direction. You're not giving up the swords. You're not able. Your intellect kind of, there's an imbalance there with the intellect versus the emotional. And it may very well be that you actually need to live more into the emotional, or it could be that you need to live more into your intellect, gems. It could really be that, as opposed to what, we have listed here, right? Because sometimes our kings and our queens, all of our core cards come in as a call to action for you rather than a warning that you're embodying too much of that energy. It can also be a human being. It can be an Aquarian coming in and causing indecision for you, or causing indecision for somebody in your midst. But I'm reading it more as if this is the reason why you have had trouble making decisions in the past, or why you feel judged, because you are unable to make decisions from a balanced place where emotion and intellect can live in harmony. In the recent past, you were juggling choices, entertaining two professional offers, or entertaining two offers of some nature. This can also be a button and an insignia. Twos are time cards as well. However, the Two of Pentacles I read as a membership of some kind. It's usually something that has a specific emblem. Time card as well. 2 days, 2 months, 2 weeks, 2 years, 2 decades. But typically, if this is energy that you were living in the past, I think you were juggling choices, as is inherently so with our Two of Swords, right? In our hidden energy. So also what we have in the near future is we have a little bit of anxiety and sleepless night type of energy showing up for you. You're up in the middle of the night here, I think. This can also be addiction. Sometimes you see the monkey on the back. No, there are sleepless nights here. There are some anxieties caused by thoughts about a trip over water or the need to move, relocation. You might be worried that you need to move, but I think what I'm really seeing here is that this is about having to travel. In general, there's a trip over water that you're a little bit worried about. In the current environment, there's dishonesty. There may be a truth that is not, something is not what it seems, Gemini. I think that you might be, there's dishonesty here. Dishonesty or distrust, I'm hearing. Usually the Ace of Swords is about truth. And with it in the reverse, which I shouldn't even be reading that in the reverse, but I did for some reason. So clearly there is mistrust and dishonesty, but there is a need for truth regardless. Because even if I read it in the upright, the need for truth. Truth, trust, what is right, what is true. There's a need for truth to be spoken. A beginning of honest communication. How are you being viewed right now, Gemini? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Okay. Tower moment. Followed by celebration, energy, too much partying and excess, the Empress, and the Page of Swords. Okay. So there is something shocking and surprising. You have shocked and surprised somebody with your behavior. This is Scorpionic energy. In addition to that, we do have the Three of Swords. This is partying. This is celebration. This is going out with friends. But this is also third-party energy. Then we have another 3 there. But this is the Empress. This is Taurus or Libra energy. Creative individual, creative feminine energy, Mother Nature, the need to connect back with nature, to become creative, live into your creative side. Somebody is viewing you as inspiring towards them, or viewing you as a romantic, creative energy. And then there's also this guy here, Page of Swords energy. This is somebody watching. Somebody thinks you're watching them. Or you are keeping an eye on somebody. It's Swords energy, so it's you, or it's somebody who has air heavily figuring in their chart that is watching you. But this is probably you. You watching somebody. Somebody feels that you have your eye on somebody else. Could be the thing here. What are your hopes and fears during February? Okay, you're scared that you're going to end up having to relocate. Somebody else had this as well. There's also in the hopes and fears forward progress. or moving too fast forwards, advancing swiftly. But I think this is more about being scared that you're going to have to relocate. Who had that? Well, I think it was Scorpio. Here's that tower moment right underneath. Okay, in the outcome, we already have two that have come out here. The Hermit, that's Virgo energy. Knight of Pentacles, which is the Virgo energy as well. You have double Virgo here. The need to go within, the need to connect with your higher self, to look at your spirituality, your emotional health. But to find your inner truth. Yeah, because here we got the Ten of Swords. If you don't do this, it's actually going to end up, you know, like, it's going to result in additional sickness, right? If you don't do that. Connect with your inner source, you know? Get in tune with who you are. Learn more about who you are. You know, it's almost like we were talking about here, that balance of intellectual with the emotional and spiritual. Bottom of the deck, we have the Queen of Cups. Yeah, that's an invitation for sure. You got Piscean and Scorpionic energy here. This is an invitation. This is a feminine energy. It is also somebody bringing clearly a feminine energy, bringing an offer, but it is intuitive, watery, poetic, musical, feminine energy. This is an invitation for you to embody this energy, Gemini, to balance out the two sides of yourself. Okay. What do we have as far as people, signs, symbols in the form of human being? There are no men in this. So if you are a female, you might just have to look at the traits themselves and deal with it. I will probably not use this one again for these things because I didn't find it was very, I'm just not liking it, you know. I have lots of Oracle decks. I just haven't really broken out a whole lot of them because I prefer to use tarot rather exclusively, you know. So, but let's see what we can get. I usually pull 3 for each person. And there's, did I get 2 on that first one? No. There we go. Okay, so we have Geneva. Geneva, she who radiates knowing, ambition, confidence. Let's take a look at that. The characteristics of the female there, the words, the name, all of that. Get a good look. Beautiful. Next we have Enid, she who doubts, fear, wariness, trust. There you go. Take a look at that person, the name, the traits, any of the colors, the eyes, the hair, that kind of stuff. And then Adaz, she who resists, fearless, justified, resistant. She looks super thrilled, doesn't she? Okay. And what is the affirmation that you can use throughout the month of February? Oh, well, I guess we'll just go with that. Through the month of February, in order to stay sane and happy and just doing good, Gemini, we have I am protected. That was easy, wasn't it? Yeah, I think it was. Now, for your poetry, what do we get here? I'm pulling less poetry than I normally would. Less magnetic poetry. I don't want to end up with like a whole shitload of stuff. So anyway. Oh, okay. You ended up with 4. There you go. And you can make of that what you will, Gemini. You'll just have to go ahead and, you know, look for those kind of keywords, those kinds of things. That's important. And I think we're done. Thanks for showing up and being a part of everything for the month. And, you know, I'll try and come back on and do something for, you know, I don't know, the middle of the month or whatever. But nonetheless, thanks again for watching, and stay safe out there. Bye.